Hey everyone, the Samsung S25 series is set to arrive in January, which means mass production is about to kick off any day now. With almost everything locked in, from the design to the hardware specifications, there's one major detail still creating buzz: Samsung's processor choice. Let's break down why there's so much debate and what's causing the confusion about the processor Samsung will ultimately decide on. Processor dilemma. For the past couple of months, there's been a swirl of debates and leaks around which processor Samsung might use. So, why is this decision taking so long? If Samsung opts for the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4, which seems likely, will it meet expectations without any drawbacks? Initial plan versus reality. Initially, Samsung had a clear plan, using the Exynos 2500 for the S25 and S25 Plus, while the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 would power the S25 Ultra. However, things got complicated when Samsung's foundry failed to meet the required output quantity for the S25 and S25 Plus models, just like with the S23 series. Despite Samsung's efforts, they had to drop the Exynos 2500. Using a single processor globally makes sense, especially since everyone pays the same price, but it's not as straightforward as it seems. Cost challenges with Snapdragon. The Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 was already a pricey component, and the 8 Gen 4 is expected to be even more expensive. Samsung faced backlash over the increased cost when they used the 8 Gen 3 in the Fold 6, which affected sales since fans weren't happy with the price hike. As a result, the Fold 6 has been struggling to outperform the Fold 5. This even led Samsung to launch its flagship tablets using a MediaTek Dimensity chipset for the first time. Dimensity rumors and recent developments. There were rumors, supported by credible sources like Google, suggesting that a Dimensity processor could power upcoming Samsung flagships. The newly launched Dimensity 9400 is a flagship processor that could give Qualcomm a run for its money. However, recent reports have dismissed the possibility of a Dimensity processor being used in the S25 series. It seems that the Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 is set to power the S25 across all regions, which is promising, but if this leads to a price increase, is it worth it? Samsung's price negotiations. The choice isn't official yet, as Samsung is trying to avoid risking S25 series sales with another price jump. The president and head of Samsung's mobile division is currently negotiating with Qualcomm's CEO, hoping to secure a better deal. However, even with negotiations, the 8 Gen 4's cost is significantly higher than previous generations. A price increase seems likely, but it's not clear if fans will accept it. What's the better option? If you had to choose between a more affordable Dimensity 9400 or the pricier Snapdragon 8 Gen 4, what would you pick? Both processors have their strengths, but the question remains: can Samsung keep the price steady while delivering the best tech? Personally, I hope they can avoid a price hike and still offer a top-notch experience. That's all for now. We'll have to wait and see how Samsung plays this out. Stay tuned for more updates. Samsung is a brand known for changing its launch dates at the last moment. In 2024, they unveiled the Galaxy S24 lineup on January 17, earlier than the Galaxy S23's launch on February 1, 2023. In a similar pattern, Samsung revealed their latest foldable devices on July 10, 2024, weeks earlier than the previous year's July 26 announcement. If the rumored January 5 launch holds, Samsung is clearly aiming for a competitive advantage by moving up their release schedules. This strategy could allow Samsung to take the lead in the premium smartphone market earlier in the year, building momentum ahead of major rivals. The Galaxy S25 series won't see any significant hardware changes apart from the new Snapdragon 8 Elite chip. However, fans can expect improvements in camera features, battery life, and overall user experience through software updates. It will be the third year in a row without any design changes for the S25 series. While the January 5 release is still unconfirmed, it does fit Samsung's trend of pushing timelines forward. If true, the Galaxy S25 series could set the stage for 2025. Samsung is preparing to showcase its next flagship lineup, the Galaxy S25, including the S25 Plus and S25 Ultra. According to rumors, the company might release these new models sooner than anticipated. To recap, Samsung launched the Galaxy S24 series in mid-January 2024, less than a year after introducing the previous flagship. However, no official confirmation has been made yet. But if recent reports are to be believed, the Galaxy S25 series might arrive a bit earlier than expected. Reports suggest that a Vietnamese retailer conducted a survey about the upcoming Galaxy S25, hinting that pre-orders could start as early as January 2025. Samsung plans to feature the Galaxy S25, S25 Plus, and S25 Ultra in this lineup. The survey was translated and implies that the Galaxy S24 series will be replaced around January 5th. However, this date shouldn't be considered official until Samsung confirms it. They will likely announce the exact launch date soon. Testing for the Galaxy S25 series is already underway, and it will be the first device to debut with the new One UI 7. Samsung announced at their developer conference that the stable update will launch next year with the next Galaxy S series. Samsung's annual earnings report also highlighted the Galaxy S25 series. Based on advancements in Galaxy AI, MX plans to drive flagship sales growth and improve profitability with products like the Galaxy S25 series and foldables, while boosting sales of ecosystem devices such as the Galaxy Tab, Book, and wearables, stated the report after translation. It's expected that the Galaxy S25 will come with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 4 chipset, new camera capabilities, faster storage, and a larger display. Samsung's Galaxy S24 series launched in mid-January this year, and now there's evidence to suggest that the Galaxy S25 series could arrive even sooner, possibly in the first week of January 2025. If true, Samsung might be planning a pre-CES 2025 launch, which could provide a tactical edge in the competitive smartphone landscape. Recently, a survey from a Vietnamese retailer appeared online, indicating that pre-orders for the S25 series could open as soon as January 5th. The machine-translated survey, which spread widely, hints that Samsung might launch its new flagship lineup, including the Galaxy S25, S25 Plus, and S25 Ultra, earlier than last year. By contrast, the Galaxy S24 was introduced on January 17, followed by in-store availability a week later. The retailer's survey even included discount vouchers for the S25 lineup, lending more credibility to the possibility of an early January launch. Notably, a recent rumor mentions that the Galaxy S25 Slim could arrive later in the year. However, it's essential to remember that the date in the survey isn't set in stone, and Samsung might officially announce a launch date later on. For those eager to know what's coming, leaks have already provided glimpses of the S25's design and performance upgrades. Aluminum dummy units show slimmer profiles for each model. You can check out the dimensions here. Close-up images of the Ultra model also highlight design tweaks and potential color choices. Performance-wise, the Galaxy S25 Ultra is rumored to be equipped with Qualcomm's Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset worldwide, promising substantial upgrades. Early benchmarks suggest a 45% increase in peak CPU performance, a 44% boost in power efficiency, and a 40% enhancement in GPU performance and energy use. Samsung is expected to include a, for Galaxy, version of the chipset, tailored specifically for the Ultra model. Meanwhile, the S25 and S25 Plus are likely to feature Samsung's Exynos 2500 or MediaTek Dimensity 9400 processor. With these design refinements and performance boosts, the Galaxy S25 series looks to offer a sleek appearance and significant power improvements. Samsung enthusiasts can look forward to more details soon, with a potential official announcement just around the corner. Samsung introduced the Galaxy S24 series in the second half of January, sparking excitement. Now, with new information at hand, it appears the Galaxy S25 series might be on track for an even earlier launch, potentially in the first week of January 2025. If accurate, Samsung could be aiming for a pre-CES 2025 debut, which could be a smart move in the fierce smartphone market. Traditionally, Samsung has launched its latest Galaxy S devices in late January or February. The South Korean tech giant has yet to confirm a launch date for the Galaxy S25 series, but recent leaks suggest we might see the phones earlier this year. Samsung's Galaxy S24 hit the market in January, while the S23 series launched in February of the previous year. This time, The Galaxy S25 lineup is expected to include the standard S25, S25 Plus, S25 Ultra, and a potential fourth slim variant. Samsung Galaxy S25 series early launch speculation is building a leaked promotional survey from Samsung, spotted by ex-user IMEIFam, hints at a January release for the Galaxy S25, S25 Plus, and S25 Ultra. According to the screenshots of the survey, translated from Vietnamese, those who complete it will receive a 10% discount on the 2025 Galaxy S series on January 5th, suggesting a possible early announcement. A January 5th launch would precede Samsung's typical release window. This year's Galaxy S24 series was announced on January 17th during a Galaxy Unpacked event in San Jose, California, with pre-orders opening the same day and official sales beginning on January 31st. The Galaxy S23 series launched on February 1, 2023, with sales starting from February 17th. Samsung recently confirmed that the Galaxy S25 series would go official in the first half of next year. The S25, S25 Plus, and S25 Ultra are expected to feature the Snapdragon 8 Elite chipset and will likely include new Galaxy AI functionalities. A rumored fourth model, the Galaxy S25 Slim, may join the lineup later. Past leaks indicate the Galaxy S25 and S25 Ultra will be available in 7 colors, while the S25 Plus might offer 8 color options. Additionally, 3 shades will be exclusive to online sales. See you in the next update. Goodbye.